MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one. John Means gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Franmil Reyes is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The first baseman.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Luke Voigt stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Popped up. Velasquez calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He won the Silver Slugger Award for catcher. You got to think what a catcher goes through, right? Foul tips, constantly squatting, your legs are getting tired. By August, September, you basically have no legs underneath you. He didn't let any of that bother.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs. Jamison Taillon will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And there's the first out.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Eric Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Eric Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Well, it's been a lopsided contest so far with the Pirates dominating to this point and taking aim at this one in a series sweep.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 0-1. And the runner's coming home. On the bunt attempt is popped up. Urias hauls it in, and now the runner at third doesn't know what's going on. And here's Renato Nunez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
So he sets him down swinging. Renato Nunez becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trey Mancini is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Taillon, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. he won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. A ball and no strikes. The Buccos had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
3-0 to him now. 3-1 now.
Count is 3-1.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw won't get him.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Fouled away. Santander, a runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
High and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
In now, Jose Iglesias. To the left side, but it's well foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken, the throw. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. A pause, and the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Throw into second. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first base.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Oh, and he botches it. The tag, and he's out going for second. A 1-run is in to score on the play.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. Line hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
For the Orioles,
here's the first pitch to him.
second baseman,
Ramon Urias is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Astudillo is there, 1 away. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. In now for the O's, Brian Holiday, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. This one's down to third, right to him. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now to the plate, Andrew Velasquez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Just missing here, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Austin Hayes is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in his at bat.
Still 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Colin Moran. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Ruiz in foul ground. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring Willians Astudillo into bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Michael Taylor is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh of the 4th coming up, it's the Pirates 5 and the Orioles nothing.
Leading off for the Orioles, the
first pitch on its way. Ryan Mountcastle will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch.
At the ball. Nope, that's the ball. I got 2-1 to count.
And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Renato Nunez is on deck. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's one as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. In now, Anthony Santander. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And it's fouled away. And he misses with it. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. In front, 5-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 32.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Jorge Lopez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Luke Voigt is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Santander looks up, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now batting, the catcher.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher, just a 1 for 9. Popped up. Mountcastle has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Colin Moran comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. To the bottom of the 5th, it's the Pirates 7 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Count even now at 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Second baseman, Ramon.
Ready now for Baltimore. Ramon Urias, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Urias, the native of Mexico. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Brian Holiday. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Holiday.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. On he pops it up. Gonzalez moving to his left, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Now here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Into the box, Michael Taylor. That's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the strand a couple. And they hold a 7-0 lead. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Andrew Velasquez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now batting, center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Austin Hayes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 6.
Stepping up now, Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Something cooking here. It's 7-0. At the plate, Franmil Reyes. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gun. Asher Wojciechowski comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 29.
He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for third. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. Swung right over the top of that one, as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next to the Pirates.
Digging in once again, Eric Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. This one's down to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2 stretch. It's the Pirates 9 and the Orioles nothing.
Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Renato.
Drilled on the ground to short.
Nunez.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
So here's Trey Mancini. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Again, another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're looking up at a... Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Sano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Up next to the Pirates.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Miguel Sano goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Astudillo is retired, 2 down now.
The center fielder.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 13.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andrew Velasquez. He was a ground out victim last time up. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Austin Hayes the next to bat. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
2 down, runners at first and second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting, first baseman.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. This is foul right side. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the Pirates. Sean Armstrong enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 43.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Franmil Reyes stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit down the third baseline. He's right there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Mitch Garver.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Eric Gonzalez. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. 0-2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 16.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Line towards center field. Taylor is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Anthony Santander swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now the pitch.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
A punch out to end it as the Pirates go on the road and sweep their rivals.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Pittsburgh Pirates get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jamison Taillon earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. John Means struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 11 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers will try to wrap up the 3. Spencer Turnbull starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Just hung in there on that one. Still some cold in the forecast this time of year. 47 degrees at game time this afternoon. Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. Hit back up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right, and that's out number 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so, guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
Ready now, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Trout.
Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Line to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now a throw over. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. The Tigers coming up. Joe Musgrove gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's not a good thing when you give up 6 earned runs. You kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. It's tough to win when your team has to score at least 6 just to tie. This guy's a much better pitcher than he was in his last one, and he's going to have to be if they expect to win this game here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Keyboom's got it, and there's 1 away.
Batting second.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Calhoun. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
To the plate now, number 49. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
The first baseman.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's hitless in 6 tries. Swung on and missed for the first strike. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that 1 run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
Fielded by Rendon. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Angels nothing. Ready now for L.A., number 25. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. They may be hard-pressed to get the same sort of performance on the mound that they got yesterday, a complete game shutout, but something close would certainly give them a chance to complete a sweep.
You don't see it very often, a complete game shutout like they had yesterday. Hopefully that's the beginning of things to come, and their starting pitcher could get them deep into this one as well.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. The Tigers put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Nemo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Rendon Nimmo, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
1-2.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The designated hitter, Cole Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Batting 6th.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. In with it now is Upton, and they'll have to hold the runner at third base.
left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Puig on third. Severino is over at second with one down in the inning. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at third. Rendon is there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this get just the one. Digging in, Max Stassi. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Stassi playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Carter Kieboom digs in now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, David Fletcher, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading up.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder Victor Reyes. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. Next up for Detroit, number 49. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeimer Candelario. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Go the Tigers. They're up 2-0.
Leading off for the Angels.
All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Taylor Ward.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Grounded to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And that misses, ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis going back, gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And he'll be back in standing up. Into the box, number 25, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Angels 1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and umpire Matthew Ross says he went around for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. scorched to third and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Calhoun, as he sends it on the ground to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse, he's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The catcher,
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Jonathan Scope will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the difficult catch out there as the runner will tag, but that could have been much worse. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Up next to the Tigers, the second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. The 1-0. Hit in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run. Tigers get just the 1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts. As a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Justin Upton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A ball and a strike now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Into the box now, Carter Kieboom. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Are gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Leading up for the Tigers.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Nimmo is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, number 49. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he hauls it down in the corner. Takes just 4 pitches. It remains 3-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit down the line at first. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. He went deep last time up. In there, strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. A ball and 2 strikes.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Cole Calhoun. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
Into the
66.
box, Yasiel Puig. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Fletcher is there, and the side is retired. Daniel Norris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Anthony Rendon.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit hard up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Don't want to forget about it. Into the box now, number 25. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
In now, Nimmo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Justin Upton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stephen Brault gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 44.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Pedro Severino. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Upton. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit in the air down the left field line. Upton on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Victor Reyes checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Aaron Luke has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 20, Aaron.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Max Stassi. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Luke is adjusting to the new normal, as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 0-2 delivery. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate, Carter Kieboom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The Tigers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, David Fletcher hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair, 3-1 our score. And it's quickly 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2.
No, that's down.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Misses, ball 2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Standing in, number 49, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
Shortstop, number 49.
Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So striding in, Jeimer Candelario. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
And now is Yasiel Puig, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Stassi shading to his right. And that retires the side. Strand a pair, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Brandon Morrow comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Brandon Morrow.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in is the DH, Taylor Ward.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now the pitch. Mike Trout is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch on the way. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
First pitch of the at-bat. Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. 3-2 now. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Struck him out. The Tigers finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Detroit jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Spencer Turnbull earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Brandon Morrow wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the National League Central, the Philadelphia Phillies combined to give up just 5 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-2. The New York Mets had 12 hits as a team as they pulverized the Braves 8-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Rays got 12 hits in this one as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-4. The Twins pounded out 7